identify your strengths. What makes you a great partner? And Mike's book talks a lot about this. Identify your strengths, what makes you a great partner, but also identify all your weaknesses. And your weaknesses are what's going to make your partner great and your business be able to explode. In fact, that leads me right to the book of the week, which I know Mike doesn't have it with him, but Mike has read the book and he can still do the book of the week. Who's got the book, Rocket Fuel, anywhere near them in their office? Awesome. Mike Shine, the holistic attorney, the closer, the keeper of the books. Let's give Mike a round of applause.
Hey, Walter, I hope this sounds okay in the hotel room. Can you hear me? Everybody thumbs up, thumbs up. Cool. All right. So it's not too often that I recommend another book before you read the book of the week. But in this case, even though I absolutely love this book, I would suggest if somebody's starting out that they read first The E-Myth Revisited, and then after that, read Traction, and then after that, read this book, because Rocket Fuel really doubles down on the relationship between the visionary and the integrator. And that's why Walter and I picked it for the partnership week. It's a really valuable lesson to be able to watch Walter and Ron work together. It's like a lesson in rocket fuel. It's an amazing relationship. Walter talks about it almost every week. They meet on Mondays, they meet on Fridays. And Walter's just a visionary, as we all know. And Ron is just an amazing integrator. It just blows my mind when Walter opens up the fire hose and just sprays a new idea and Ron can take it, digest it. Obviously, there's help. Doreena's around. Now there's Amy and Andrew, but Ron's been there from the beginning. That's what I think of Rocket Fuel. That's what I think of. I think of an amazing visionary with an amazing integrator and how they work together. In my life, obviously, partnerships, I throw a bunch of stuff at Brenda and she just handles it as an integrator. I don't know if she always wants to be the integrator, but she does an amazing job. Same with Ken, also with my partner, Jim Bryden. But this book can really help you nail down that subject and how that partnership works. So it's a really great book. Start with the E-Myth, go to Traction, and then go to this book. And oh my God, your business will take off. So amazing book, and great to see you all from Dallas. Sweet. Peace.
Let's give Michael Shine a round of applause. The book of the week is a challenge. It's an opportunity for you to read one book every week, because there are 52 weeks in the year. That means at the end of the year, you'd have read 52 books, which puts you at a 52-to-1 advantage over the average person who only reads one book a week. And most never get past chapter 1. So give yourselves a round of applause if you've been reading one book a week with us. I know everybody in the mentorship, which if you're seeing their cameras open right now, these are people who are in our community in the Alchemist Mentorship Program. They have paid money. I know it sounds crazy. They paid money to get to the next level a little bit faster and have a deeper relationship with us and the other millionaire coaches. That's okay. For everybody who is still out in the attendees area, we're going to pull you in just a minute. I wanted to just clean this all of this up with, in your business, that partner you just wrote down. If you are the integrator, if you are the person who's built a really good business, a really good product, you're really great at doing the doing, like Michael Gerber talks about in the E-Myth. Great call, Mike. The do it stuff. Then you might be looking for a marketer or a salesperson or a series of salespeople, maybe a team leader of salespeople, a sales manager. It is possible that that is the partnership that you're looking for. If you are the salesperson, the greatest salesperson on the planet, a great marketer, an influencer with millions of followers, then you might just be missing the product. You might just be missing the person who can deliver on the product. Or as Ron and I have identified, a series of products. Because here's one more tip that I wasn't intending to talk about today. This is really more of a marketing thing, but the person who can spend the most money per client, the person who earns the most per client, can spend the most money to acquire the next client, which means you win in the marketplace. The person who can earn the most per client is able to spend more to acquire the next client, which means you win in the game of marketing. And the way we've done that is we have a great audience who buys real estate, and then we get monetized on every step of the way, every step of what they're already going to buy anyway. Hands camera, if that makes sense. Anybody who's buying real estate needs insurance. They need a closing attorney. They need lending. They need a real estate agent. They need a little bit of coaching to get there. And so we've just built a little system that allows us to, through our strategic partners and through our partnerships, to make money off of every single step along the way. If you don't have an audience, you might be one of those steps. You might be one of those processes. I'm going to put this challenge out to everybody. The person who has the biggest audience makes the most money if done right. But the next step, partner-wise, is if you can connect and add value to the person with the biggest audience, you could be making just as much money or close to it. And Scam for recognize see the value of partnerships right now. We're seeing that we could in 30 days completely change our lives by simply either taking our product and dropping it into the jet stream or adding a product to our existing jet stream. If you've already got a ton of followers, you got a ton of people in your network, you got a big database, then now it's time to drop a product in that could pick up additional income. If you don't have a database, then you might want to find somebody with a big database. Hence Cam for catching this. We understand where our role is. Who knows immediately where their role is? Right now knows exactly where you're at. You know, you're either the database or you're the product. Yes.